Welcome to another great episode of American Rifleman Television. Now this week we continue our look at Americans in World War I. But the Americans we're looking at this week served under British command, and that means they used Lewis guns and carried Lee Enfield rifles. Our Rifleman review this week is a big gun from Remington, and that's the RP45. For Eye of This Old Gun, we'll look at the rifle used by the Kaiser's men during World War I, and that's the Gewehr 98. But right now, let's look at the men of the 27th, 30th, and other divisions that fought with the British.
The German spring offensive of 1918, Operation Michael, nearly pushed the British Expeditionary Force into the English Channel. Sir Douglas Haig said, "with our backs against the walls." The immediate threat to the BEF and the Allied control of the Western Front had been narrowly averted. The Americans were unable to play any part in that role. They were still in training camps. But by July of 1918, Pershing sent elements of the 27th and 30th Divisions into the front line with the Anzac Corps, the Australian New Zealand Army Corps, to learn what exactly life was like in the front lines of the trenches. And with General Monash, on July 4th of all dates, 1918, the Battle of Hamel was begun, and the 27th and 30th Divisions, working full cooperation with the Anzacs, were able to literally introduce a new type of combined effort warfare onto the Western Front. And it was this ability to utilize artillery, air cover, intelligence operations, and mass coordinated attacks that changed the face of trench warfare from then until armistice was signed in November of that year.
Not all Americans carried .03 Springfields or Model 1917 rifles and used French machine guns. There were two divisions that actually served in the British zone under British command. That was the 27th Infantry Division, a New York National Guard outfit called Orion's Roughnecks, and the 30th Old Hickory Division. Now these two divisions were equipped entirely with British arms. They used the short magazine Lee Enfield rifle in .303 British. As their squad automatic weapon, they used the Lewis light machine gun, again in .303 British. And their machine gun companies used the excellent Vickers gun, the belt-fed standard issue gun of the British Army in the Great War.